Today, we are focused on ebooks. This is an exciting topic because the theme of this whole entire week is specifically how to market your digital products. So this is fire. I can't wait for this session. The great part about that is typically those type of products are easier to sell because they don't cost as much, right? You still got to do some marketing. One of the biggest misconceptions I see is that, I have something that's low cost, or I have something that's free, so people are automatically going to be excited and people are automatically just going to buy it. That's a big mistake. Don't fall into that trap, because I don't care if it's free. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, right? Anything less than $100, really don't think that you don't have to go hard in terms of selling it. You still have to know how to sell. You know what I'm saying? You still have to know how to market. You know what I mean? And so don't take any of this lightly. Now the question is, I have this asset, right? And people will tell me, Coach, hey, I have this thing, I have this ebook, but how do I sell it? How do I get people to buy it? So here's a couple of things that you can do from that perspective, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start taking some questions. One of the ideas that you can do is you can just really do hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? So hand-to-hand combat looks like you literally approaching people or reaching out to people or DMing people who you know has an interest in your book, right? Or who or your audience who is interested in that topic of your book. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people who think that they're just gonna go out and try to do things, right? Or go out and try to sell, but you're trying to offer everybody your ebook, right? Now, the issue with that is you have certain people who are not going to be interested in that. You're gonna have certain people who are just they might like it or they might scroll, but they're not gonna necessarily buy the ebook. So your goal is, when you have to search or find or be able to locate people who will have that interest. A lot of times those are going to be the people who are following you. A lot of times those are going to be the people that are jumping on your lives. A lot of times they're going to be people, if they are liking it, you can always go to their page and you can see, or based on their comments, you can see, oh, you know what, I see that they're interested in this topic. So whatever topic you focus on, you might focus on health, you might focus on business, you might focus on life coaching, motivation, inspiration, right? You might focus on all of these things and or whatever topic you focus on. But if you can find somebody who's interested in that, and then you say, hey, listen, I see that you always posting motivational quotes. I see that you are I see that you're interested in I see that you're interested in becoming your best self. I see that you're interested in going to the next level. Hey, look, I got an ebook that I just wrote that's called Becoming Your Best Self, right? I just made that up. Becoming Your Best Self. I would love for you to take a look at it. And if you like it, if you enjoy it, hey, the ebook is only $7. Boom. Now you got some. Now this is what you have. You officially have a buyer. And a buyer inside of your business is one of the most profitable and one of the most precious assets that you have. Because if somebody consumes your content, if somebody buys what you have, that means that they're interested in the topic. And as long as you're producing more products and services in that topic, and they like your style, they like who you are, they like the content, it's likely that they will continue to invest, right? So they can go to the next level in their life, in their business, or whatever area, right? So that's one way you want to do this, is literally hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat is DMs. Hand-to-hand combat is private messaging on Facebook. Hand-to-hand combat is sending out text messages. Hand-to-hand combat is sending out emails. Like, hand-to-hand combat basically means this is a manual process. You know what I mean? Like, this is a manual process for you doing this, right? And obviously, my man Victor, Mindful Minute, said, boom, just got the name of my program. There you go. There you go. You feel what I'm saying? So just give me some credit. That's all I want. Just give me some credit, Vic. That's all I'm looking for. You feel me? So that's gonna be your goal. Okay, your goal is to find people who are gonna be interested in it. So that's the first thing, or that's one thing you can do. Second thing, that's very popular right now is you want to be able to invite people to look at your invite people to see like your landing page or your checkout page, right? So let me separate that for you. So you have a and all the major softwares have this, right? So you have a landing page, and then you have a checkout page. A landing page is where somebody will go to find out more information about whatever product or service you're selling. A checkout page is where they go to actually pay for it. You feel what I'm saying? So with that, your goal is going to be to create a landing page where people can go and find out more information. And then your goal at that point is just to sell as many is to get as many people as possible to see that page, right? And then continue optimizing whatever that landing page is, right? When I say optimizing headlines, optimizing photos. Maybe you got one video, but that video was not as good, so you switch with another video. Maybe you have benefits or bullets of what your book entails. So maybe you switch out the bullets as part of that, right? Maybe you add testimonials and you didn't have that before, right? So you're adding different elements of that ebook on there, and with you adding those different elements, that's going to increase your conversion rate. That conversion rate obviously means that there's going to be more people who are buying. So now instead of 1 out of 10 people buying, now you got 4 out of every 10 people buying on that page, right? That adds up. Instead of having $7, now you got $28, right? And now if you get 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people to view that page, you can predict how much money you're going to make, right? And then now you get into a place to where, all right, you're just sending people, maybe you're doing lives, maybe you're doing webinars, maybe you're doing podcasts, and you just kind of been sending people to this opt-in page or this landing page. Now you're getting into a place to where you're generating some income, right? And whether you're taking income out of your daytime job, or whether maybe you reinvesting from the money you've already been making, you can take that, and then now you can use that to generate more traffic, right? So your goal is really, how do I optimize this landing page or this opt-in page or this lead magnet page, and then how do I take that and then as I'm continuing to optimize it, how do I simultaneously send more traffic to it? Because if you know that you got a conversion rate of 4 out of 10, out of 4 out of every 10 people who watch this page buys, how do you know that? Because you can look at because depending on the software you have, you can see how many people visited this page. Let's say, like, if you have Kajabi, you can see how many people visited the page, and then you can look at your bank account. You can look at how many people actually downloaded the thing or bought the thing. All right, so I saw that 100 people visited this page in the last week, and out of 100 people that visited this page, 40 people bought. You feel what I'm saying? So your goal is, how do I increase the amount of traffic, and how do I level up the conversions, right? How do I do that? And this is how you scale your ebook, right? So ways that you can basically do traffic, right? So you got conversions, but let me give you some more traffic. Well, first of all, if you like this, give me some likes on this. Give me some likes, because this is huge. This is something that goes right over people's head. You feel what I'm saying? People, they don't understand, they don't get it, and they wonder why I'm coming out with these products but nobody's buying. You know what I mean? Like, because they're focused on the wrong things. You focused on doing everything else, but the thing that actually it takes to get people to buy and to change and transform their life. This is what we're talking about. This is the theme of this week. We're talking about digital marketing. All right. So let me see what up. Boom, just got the name of my program. Of course, no doubt. Yep, makes sense. I plan on making a book. Good. I love it. So, all right, good. Now, we talked about optimization. Excuse me. Boom. Now let's look at the traffic. What are some ideas for traffic? Right? Now you optimizing it, but you got to get more eyeballs on what you have, which is key. So let me give you some ideas. One is making sure that you just go live more often, right? Do more things that are going to allow more people to see what you have, right? So that's one thing. So I would definitely say go live more often. If you're brand new, go live every day. Like, honestly, you can go live for 5 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Even as far as everything that I'm doing, I'm still finding time to do it now. And I got a newborn that's on the way, that's about to be here in less than 30 days, right? And I'm doing virtual and physical speaking engagements. I'm doing one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I'm doing online master classes, courses. I'm running ads. I'm doing all kind of things, right? And I'm still finding time to be here, rock out with you for 20 minutes, right, a day. So trust me, if you're just getting started, your biggest asset is it's the amount of time that you have, right? Maybe you haven't been getting clients like that, or maybe you don't have any clients yet. That's okay. Your biggest asset is time, right? So how do you leverage your time in order to build your brand and get more people watching and interested in what you do? You feel what I'm saying? So with that, you should be doing lives way more often, every day, or minimum once a week. Another way to get more eyeballs on, and this is your opt-in, your landing, or your lead magnet page, right, where you actually offering your ebook. Another thing that you could do is more collaborations, right? There's a lot of different groups that we're a part of. There's a lot of different organizations out there. I'm pretty sure you already know, or you have a list of other people who train on or teach on what you do, and it's never too early to develop those relationships. You feel what I'm saying? So your goal is going to be, how do you find people who already have your audience, and how do you collaborate with them so they can so now you can get in front of their audience, and then at the end of whatever talk that you're doing or whatever training that you're doing, you say, hey, if you guys are interested in this topic, I have this I have an ebook that I just came out with, it's called Becoming Your Best Self, and it's only $7, and this is what the book is going to talk about. These are the chapters, and this is how it's going to help you. And if you do that, I promise you, if you put yourself in what we call every day miracle territory, is what I talked to my group about. Miracle territory means that you are presenting your offer every day. You're presenting the more that you put yourself in miracle territory, the more that you're presenting your offer and giving people an opportunity to buy, is how you're going to generate money every day. It's not going to happen by accident. If you want to generate money every day, you got to put yourself in miracle territory every day. Miracle territory is giving somebody an opportunity to buy. If I asked you, if we sat down and we had a cup of coffee and I said, all right, how many people saw your offer today and had an opportunity to buy? If it's crickets or you can't tell me anything, I could virtually guarantee you to make any money today.